How you doing, folks? This is Rex from the Buckeyenest with another impromptu movie, and I got a famous lady sitting here in front of me. Her name is Bolt Action Betty, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, when I did that recording on the Patriot Pinup ladies back in West Carrollton when we did the Christmas tree lighting, you all might recall they were talking about Bolt Action. Well, this is the real live Bolt Action. She's the founder of the Patriot Pinups program, and you see up on the Buckeyenest, I've got a special page up there for her and her organization and the Dayton chapter. But we got her here now in real life, and she's going to tell us a little bit about what the Patriot Pinups do. Take it away, Betty.
Thank you. Absolutely, and thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Patriot Pinup is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. We work entirely for our veterans and our active military. We send care packages overseas, visit the VA hospital, and do anything we can to help our veterans when they return home.
Very good. Now, Eden told me that Eden's in charge of the Dayton chapter.
Yes, sir.
I don't know, most of you don't know it, but there was a veteran in Dayton that had a home invasion on Veterans Day. And Eden, I had pointed Eden in the direction of another organization for help for a generator. And then Eden had told me that at that point in time, you guys had collected very near to $200 to help that veteran out with the stuff that was taken from him on the home invasion. Can you give me an update on that?
That has been sent to him. He is doing well. We just heard from him maybe about a week or two ago. He's doing much better. Spirits are definitely higher. So it's nice to know that we can reach out and do just a little small part of making his holidays a little brighter.
Right.
So I know it wasn't headed down a good path before Christmas, so hopefully that helps.
Are you still collecting money to help and things of that
Absolutely.
nature?
We'll do anything we can to continue to help him because this is going to be a long road to get him back where, he feels comfortable in his home and has all the things he needs and everything else. But we've been working with him as well as some other veterans in Columbus and around the Ohio area to.
Now, you mentioned a family you guys had taken on in the Dayton area. Can you update me on that?
Yep, I actually got to see the wonderful pictures of them delivering an entire Christmas to the family that they adopted, and the looks on their faces were really amazing. So it was really exciting to get to see them actually deliver the packages for Christmas. The family and the kids get to open everything up. It was wonderful. It was such a blessing to be a part of something like that.
Well, I know you don't know much about me, Bolt Action, but I had promised Eden I'd follow her around a little bit and do some more videos, and I've got that up on the website for the Dayton chapter. I'll make a public announcement if you want to help give me some more information about your main location, then I'll help you out with some of that too.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it so very much.
One more question, because it just came to mind. You want to tell me how you founded the Patriot Pinup organization?
Absolutely. My husband was in the Marine Corps, and when he got out in California, we moved home to Ohio, and we're looking for volunteer opportunities. And it was kind of hard to find things to get involved in, and my dad suggested Honor Flight. So I threw my little victory rolls in and my big red flower, and I went up to Honor Flight, and the first gentleman that got off the plane looked at me, and he just started crying, and he said, "Oh, darling, you don't know what this means to me." And I didn't know what that meant at first, and he just came over and hugged me, and it was the most amazing thing I've ever gotten to be a part of. And I called my dad, and I said, this is the most amazing day of my whole life. I had no idea that something so small could mean something so big, because it's a shame you don't know more girls like that. But I do. So the next Honor Flight, we showed up with almost 10 of us, and that was 3 years ago. We've never missed an Honor Flight.
Very good.
So we started just here in Columbus with about 6 to 9 girls, and we're now nationwide with about 100. And we run everywhere from Washington, D.C. to Portland and Texas on up. So it's been a blessing.
I can relate to that because I'll tell you a quick short story. I worked part-time for Veterans Outreach. Matter of fact, they were here at the Prepper Fest across the walkway from you. And I was working at a tractor supply in Clayton, Ohio. And I had a lady walk up to me, and she was bawling big time. I mean, she had crocodile tears coming out of her eyes. She put money in my jar, and she looked at me and she said, "I'm sorry for what I said and did against you guys back in that day. I was a child. Now what she meant by that, she had been a flower child and she protested the Vietnam War, but she made a public announcement and said she was sorry.
That's amazing.
So it's that moment, it just grabbed me, and of course I told all my buddies out here on the internet world that she made that public announcement, so I can relate to that.
That's amazing. It's amazing how one person can just change your outlook on things, change your life, and even change the direction that you try to go for others.
A little random act of kindness every now and then, huh?
Yes.
Well, Bold Action Betty, can I ask you your real name, or do you want to keep it Bold Action?
Bold Action's fine.
All
That's
right.
okay. My real name is Mallory.
You're doing one hell of a good job.
Thank you.
All your colleagues over in Dayton, they've impressed me. And I'll make it one more statement. If you need any help with anything, you call me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
for all you've done and your
Thank you
service.
for you too. Have a good day.
Thank you so much. You too. Thank you so much.